I'm vlogging again, and here's the deal. I don't know if I got any alarms ready to go off, so I gotta do this kind of in a systematic way. If I get cut off, I'll just make another video. So here's the deal. Me and my mom have to clean up our apartment because basically they're doing this thing where they're taking and cutting out all the wires, like access wires that we don't need. And then also what she wants me to do is get up here, get something to eat, because you can't work on an empty stomach. It's not going to work. Now here's the deal. As I go up here, get something to eat, I gotta be practical. So I'm gonna have to pick stuff out and get stuff. Now, I was just gonna get myself a soda and practice. I'm thinking, technically, I don't really need food right now because I'm thinking, really, if we just burn the structure on the soda, because really all we need is fuel, but we need octane fuel. So, like for instance, like the oil machine, you need also like antifreeze and stuff like that, and stuff for like the windshield wipers and stuff, and also you need stuff for a car, like oil, gas, certain other brake lubricants. Some more to power a device, power a bike. Now here's the deal. I'm going to go up here. I'm praying that it's Barbara, which I'm not seeing a truck, so I'm assuming it's Barbara, because if it's the son, he usually has a savage way of doing stuff. Not necessarily in the way of, oh, I'm going to be mad at you, but he kind of is straightforward with your purchases, which in a way he does. He's direct and more like he's going to get you to pay full price versus like missing an idea. And so yeah, here's the deal though. My mom says she doesn't want the dumplings because it has an effect on her legs, and her legs are swelling. Her legs are swelling. I think it could be from her water pills, but I can't prove it because they don't want to listen to me. They want to say, "Oh, water pills are going to reverse that." Like, no, they don't. Also, I might add she can't even walk a block without feeling tired. Like, she walks a block and she's worn out. She's breathing heavily. Well, that's a sign right there that something's wrong. But here's the deal. Even on an empty stomach, I can function pretty normally. True. But here's the deal. I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to scour the shelves. And I realize it's Barbara. Microwave noom. That's stupid. That's starving yourself to do a meal. Oh no. Their stuff is frozen. Huh. That's not good. Well, we might not get it, so. Well, no, these are going to be cold. That's what I was worried about. So I'll get her a Dr. Pepper. I'll get her Dr. Pepper. I know what we could get. So she doesn't want, I'll get these spaghettis. These are relatively good and don't require a lot of prepping to eat. So yeah.
So you work all week and then you're outside.
Oh, she's gonna look just like my brother.
Is Jay doing all better today, or is he still helping out at the market over there?
He's just helping out, yeah, training a couple
lifting,
people. No, he can't do nothing. They know that he can't do none of that. $15.79.
Yeah, that thing he can't bounce people out. He can't kick somebody out, bounce on the edge or anything. Without pulling himself. Yeah, he's too young to go through that crap.
Yeah. Hey. I guess life kicked him on his foot.
Well, they say life gives you.
For a reason, life goes the way it goes for a reason, you know.
Like that movie Forrest Gump. Life is like Bob's truck. You never know what's going to do. Great face.
So now, I got something I think she would relatively like. It's not cost effective. It's not going to take a lot of ideas. So, the idea is now, what I'm wanting to do is walk home. Now I want to actually see. Okay, took us 6 minutes to get up here. So roughly about, I don't know, 2 more minutes to get back home. So probably about 8 minutes it'll take us, hopefully. And that's just the estimate. That's just a real estimate of what it would take, but a rough estimate, you know. So, and this is cost effective. You actually don't have to cook these spaghetti, so that's what makes it better. So she can cook hers, I don't have to cook mine, and it's better, and it's honestly good. So it's a win-win situation. I wish, oh, by the way, so I'm going to take my meds tonight. I'm thinking what I should do. See, the thing about my meds, it's not that they're hard to take, but my mind, my stomach, my dictator of what I do is my stomach. It's the hard engine of what happens in my body. So, like, for instance, if my stomach says, tonight you're not eating this, tonight you're not taking this, it dictates what I do. And I know what you're thinking, dictate, isn't that like telling someone, or a dictator, dictation? It's a real thing. Because what's the first word in dictator? Dick. So, that's why I say it dictates. It dictates, and so this is the first video I've made in a long time. Cause, I make a range of videos. I never know what channel or page. I know it's gonna go on my Facebook page, but when it goes on there, it won't be as prominent. It'll probably get more likes and views on Facebook than it will on YouTube. But that's not a big issue because I'm not looking for views. This is mainly to document things. What is that? Oh, it's a overspeaker. Huh. Overspeaker. Overhead, or what do you call that? Whoa, who turned on the lights? Whoa. The light is shining. The light begins to shine. Haha, Cyborg reference. The light begins to shine. My stomach is hungry. The night begins to shine. Yeah. But it's not night, it's day, so I guess that doesn't count. I was trying to make a reference that was sounding cool, but it's not cool. Micro with Noom. Micro with Noom. Micro with Noom. Micro with Noom. Micro. Nope.
What'd you get?
take it out so I can see. We can't do a microwave.
I'm not gonna do microwave.
I'm not gonna eat it without being cooked.
Why? You're a coward.
We'll get the extension cord and plug it in.
Why? Here, here's your soda. Careful about drinking that because a lot of their sodas that they were frozen. Well, I'm gonna use mine now. You what? For all those people who laughed at people and my family dying, they're gonna get theirs one day. Buy more Reptar bar. You know, I've actually ate a Reptar bar and a Wonka bar. Now I just need to eat Bootios.
Well, go get the microwave, the extension cord and plug them in. Put them in the microwave and warm them up.
No. I don't want to do that. All I want to do is eat it.
Let's see. Well, now we gotta get an extension cord if we want to use the
Well, if we
microwave.
get some money, we'll do that. We'll do that when we get some money. Paleontologist. I want to make sure that's in there. Paleontologist. Micro with Doom. I'll make sure that's in there too. Abruptness in the brain. AI generated text.